Hi, and welcome to Cenario, your partner in mental wellness. Here on our channel, we share educational, insightful, and science-backed content to help you understand your mental health and take meaningful steps toward a more balanced life. If you're ready to learn, grow, and take control of your wellness journey, let's jump right in.
Today, we're diving into something really important: how to manage bipolar depression with a holistic approach. We're going to look at building a supportive, comprehensive plan for well-being. Think of it as a journey, one where we combine a whole bunch of different tools to find balance and stability.
So, what's our roadmap for today? First, we'll get a real handle on what bipolar depression is. Then, we'll get practical with foundational lifestyle changes and some powerful therapeutic tools for your mind. After that, we'll explore mind-body practices for stress relief, talk about building your all-important support system, and wrap up with some key questions and cautions. It's a full picture.
Okay, first things first. We have to build a solid foundation. Before we can even begin talking about different strategies, we all need to be on the same page about what bipolar depression actually is and why a holistic view is so incredibly valuable. So what are we really talking about here? Bipolar depression isn't just about feeling a little blue. It's a specific phase within bipolar disorder, and it's characterized by this overwhelming, crushing sadness and fatigue that can make just getting through the day feel like an impossible task. It literally drains the joy and interest out of things you used to love. This brings up a really central question, right? Why would someone even look at strategies beyond medication? Well, for a lot of people, it's about trying to manage some pretty challenging side effects from their prescribed treatments. For others, it's just a personal preference or, a way to add more tools to their toolkit to complement their existing care plan. Now, let's be absolutely crystal clear about the goal here. The point is not to ditch professional medical care, not at all. It's to build a complete, comprehensive plan where all of these strategies can work together hand in hand, under the careful guidance and monitoring of a healthcare provider. Okay, with that foundation firmly in place, let's get into our first set of actionable strategies. I want you to think of these as the powerful, essential pillars of day-to-day stability and self-management. We're going to focus on 4 really crucial areas: what you're eating, how you're moving your body, how you're sleeping, and the structure of your day. If you can get a handle on these basics, you're creating an incredibly strong base for your mood stability. There's a fascinating and direct link between the food we eat and our brain chemistry. It's not just about eating healthy, it's about consistency. Things like regular, balanced meals packed with nutrients like omega-3 fatty acids, which are literally building blocks for your brain cells, can directly help your body regulate serotonin, which is a key player in stabilizing your mood. And then there's exercise. Physical activity gives you this amazing 2-for-1 benefit. First, you get that immediate mood lift from feel-good chemicals called endorphins, but just as important, building exercise into your day provides that vital structure and routine that can be such a powerful anchor. I honestly cannot overstate this next one. A consistent sleep schedule is absolutely non-negotiable for mood regulation. Seriously, even small disruptions to your sleep-wake cycle can trigger or really worsen a depressive episode. Good sleep hygiene isn't a luxury, it's a primary management tool.
All right, we've covered those daily habits. Now let's build on top of that with some more structured, evidence-based therapies. These are the tools that give you new coping skills and new ways of thinking. So we have 2 really powerful therapeutic approaches here. On one side, you've got cognitive behavioral therapy, or CBT. That's all about looking inward, identifying and changing those negative thought patterns that can fuel depression. And on the other side, you have interpersonal and social rhythm therapy, or IPSRT. That one focuses on stabilizing your external world, your daily routines, your relationships, to create stability from the outside in. And therapy doesn't have to be a solo journey. In fact, bringing your family or a partner into the process can be totally transformative. It helps everyone learn how to communicate better and helps create a supportive, understanding home environment, which is just a massive factor in managing things successfully. So we've moved from psychological strategies, and now we're going to turn to practices that directly target stress and anxiety. These really tap into that powerful, undeniable connection between a calm body and a more stable mind. Practices like meditation, mindfulness, yoga, acupuncture, even massage therapy, they might seem different, but they all share a common goal. They work to bring down the physical symptoms of stress, promote deep relaxation, and really just improve your overall sense of emotional well-being. Let's zoom out a little bit now and focus on the crucial external factors in your management plan. We're talking about the people who support you and the very real caution you need when you're thinking about supplements. This quote really says it all. Having a strong support network, and that can be anyone from friends and family to formal support groups and, of course, mental health professionals, it isn't just a nice to have. It can dramatically impact how effective all these other strategies actually are. Okay, I need to put a huge flashing warning light on this topic. While some supplements, like fish oil, have shown some promise, others, like St. John's wort, can be genuinely dangerous. They can potentially make symptoms worse or have serious interactions with medications. The bottom line, the absolute rule, is this. You must always talk to a healthcare provider before you start any supplement. No exceptions. Finally, let's just tackle some of the most common and critical questions head on. These are the things that always come up when we talk about this, and you deserve clear, responsible answers. And this is the big one, isn't it? It's the question that holds so much hope, but also a lot of skepticism. Is it actually possible to manage this without medication?
The answer is yes, it can be possible, especially in milder cases. But, and this is a huge but, only when these non-medication strategies are part of that comprehensive, professionally guided plan we've been talking about this whole time. They are a powerful piece of the puzzle, but they're not a standalone cure.
So that leads us right into the next critical safety question. What actually happens if someone just decides to stop their medication to try these other things instead?
Let me be perfectly clear about this. Stopping medication suddenly and on your own is incredibly risky. It can trigger a severe relapse or a dangerous worsening of your symptoms. Any changes, and I mean any changes to your medication, have to be made slowly, carefully, and only under the direct supervision of your doctor. So, we've covered so much: lifestyle, therapy, mind-body practices, your support system, and as you can see, they all work together. This explainer was designed to give you a framework, a set of tools. So the final takeaway is really a question for you. Which one of these pieces feels like the right place for you to start a conversation with your healthcare provider? Because making that call, taking that first step, that's the most important one of all.
Thank you for watching Cenario. If this video helped you, don't forget to like, subscribe, and share. For personalized mental wellness supplements, visit Cenario.com. See you in the next one.